Hey, Diane DeWald with CreativeCatCrafts.com. Welcome back to the channel. And this is the card we're going to do today. It is such a fast, easy card. And since we are in the fall here in the United States, we're going to use the Gina K Designs September 2025 Color Challenge for the leaves from, well, I'll get to that in just a minute. But I just wanted to show you the end result. You can swap out this greeting for whatever works for you. I needed a happy birthday, so that's what I did. So let's look at cardstock. So we're going to change it up a little because I did this on Neenah Classic Crest Solar White card panel, the base, and we're going to use skeleton leaves from Gina K. So let's go ahead. I already have a 5.5 by 8.5, and let's go ahead and score this at 4 1/4. So get in here and get this scored. Flip this around so I can get the bottom half of it. Just like that. And I can put that away. Get this folded over, get my Teflon folder. Oh, and I see down here, I've got a little bit of a rough edge. So this is how, this is just a nail file. This is how I fix this. There. And easy peasy, it is done. Now, I've got all kinds of cardstock dust right here, so I'm going to get that off my desk. So, the browns that I'm using today is, and these are two different browns, so let me pause you and let me get the correct brown. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. We're going to try. So, chocolate truffle and charcoal brown is very close. I think you can see the difference. So this is charcoal brown, and I grabbed a scrap from my browns and I thought I had the right one until I saw it on my monitor and it's the wrong one. So we are going to go ahead and cut a strip of this. I needed a 1/4 inch because I don't have a scrap of that. That's all we needed. And while we're at it, I'm going to take this charcoal panel and cut it at 4 1/4 because I'm going to use Master Layouts 1 to cut out my different panels. So let me grab that in just a moment. Okay, Master Layouts 1. We are going to use these two, this rectangle and this, and it's 3.75 by 5, and I have a handy dandy little converter that I know that's 3/4 of an inch, but this second is 3.875 by 5.125. So if you look, and I'll have these listed down below, if you look, the 0.125 is the 1/8 inch. So if you can't, like me, sorry for the glare, convert that in your head, I made this quick cheat sheet to help that out. And then the 0.875 is 7/8 of an inch. So the larger rectangle is 5 1/8 by 2 7/8. So if you don't have the master layouts, that's what it is. But I'll also have an info sheet. So let me get 2 panels cut of the brown, which is the larger. So that's going to be our matte. So that'll be the color here. And then I need 2 panels of the smaller, and I will be right back. Okay, I have all of these cut now. I'm going to go ahead and get the bases. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet. So what I'm going to do is we're using the skeleton leaves, and I have 4 acrylic blocks. We are going to use all 4 leaves. So let me get these peeled off. and stuck to these blocks. Just like this. And get those set aside. And I just have a piece of scrap paper, copy paper, whatever it is you want to use. And the colors we're using today are charcoal brown, plum punch, prickly pear, honey mustard, and fresh asparagus. So on the inside, I'm going to use the honey mustard with this maple leaf. And we're just going to dress it up a little. And just down here in the corner. Just like that. And I'm just going to press it down, let that ink soak into the cardstock, and voila, it's done. So let me cover that up real quick, and we can get this put on the inside so we can get the inside done. Just like this. I love this set. Prior to me breaking this set out, I've had it in my stash for a while now, and I don't know why I haven't used it. My glue bottle's getting a little on the empty side, so I'm going to have to grab some of my glue bottles and fill it up. And just like that, we have the interior of the card, and you can write a little note, or if you've got inside sentiments, you can use that as well. So let me cover my glue bottle up real quick, and then we'll get to work on the front of this card. It is so fast and easy. So all I'm going to do is grab a large sticky note. If you don't have a large one, use your Pixie Tape, Minty Tape, low tack, washi tape. And I'm just going to put this at an angle. So about right here, across, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to use regular sticky notes down here. That way, if my stamp goes further down than the bottom of my Minty tape, it's covered. So we are just going to go ahead and use that honey mustard again. Get that out of the way, sorry. So we're going to get this honey mustard all inked up. And then I'm just going to position it right there at the tape, press down, let it soak into the cardstock, pull it off, and there we go. And we can move on to the next. So we're going to do the Plum Punch, and we're going to do, I don't know what the names of the leaves are. This might be an elm leaf. I'm not 100% sure. But that's going to be the next leaf we're going to do. And get that, let that soak into the cardstock, and I will clean these later. So honey mustard, plum punch. Let's do prickly pear for this guy here. I had the colors, the colors are in the same order. It's just different leaves this time around. Whatever works. And again, let that soak in. And the last color is fresh asparagus. And it's this long, skinny leaf. And right there. And voila. Super easy. So let's peel and reveal. I think I can get, there we go. And it did bleed through just a little bit, which is okay, because we're going to cover this with the strip, and then the sentiment is going to go there. So let's go ahead and get the sentiment down, or not the sentiment, the strip down. And I'm just going to put a bead of glue over that and get this glued down and trimmed. And I'm going to let it sit or set, and then I'm going to flip it over. Just trim those sides off. Just like that. And then I have my charcoal brown mat. We'll go ahead and glue this down. This is such a fast, easy card to do. Oops, that stuck to me. And just to get that just like that, we are done with the scrap paper. So let me move it out of the way and put this on the front. I like the skeleton leaves. Let me move you just a little smidge closer. I like the skeleton leaves because it gives it a little bit of a contrast. That is so cool. So I'm actually going to grab my Misti because the sentiment I may want to stamp multiple times. I'm not sure how it's going to work. So from Harvest of Happiness, I'm going to use this Grateful for You. Sorry for that light right there. So let me pull that out. Let me get that lined up where I want to see it. Is that lined up? Well, we're going to do a real quick test. And I have these in my, oh, that's inky. That's just stained. Hopefully it won't stain. There we go. There we go. And we're going to use the charcoal brown on this stamp. And I just want to press it down. Yep, that looks good. That looks really good. So let's really get this thing inked up and start getting this built. Oh, I like that. Grateful for You. And that's perfect. Perfect. So let me gently peel this up and clean this real quick before I put it away. I just sprayed it with a little bit of water. I have a microfiber towel. I'm wiping it down before I put it away. Just like this. So I am done with this. Yep, I will clean that later. And my favorite part of this, and I'm going to stick a little minty tape on the inside to get this to lay flat. And I have Aztec metallic confetti from Cartwright Sequins and Beads. And then I have Laser Lemon. And we're just going to put a bunch of these on the front, just like we did on this one. So let's get the lemon yellow ones first. And just going to populate a bunch of these around. I'm going to try to do this in even and odds. So we'll do even on this. Here's my pick stick tool. These are so fun, and they come in so many different colors. I just love it. Okay, so we got the yellow done, and let's get the Aztec. I love this card layout. It is so fun. So we'll do 3 of those. Make sure I'm getting the right side. These things, oops, see, I got the wrong side, so let me get a new sequin on there. There's a concave up and down, and I grabbed the wrong, see, I got to flip it over. And then one down here. And voila, we have a card that's done. And it's fast. So what do you think? Do you like this layout? Let me know in the comments. And do you prefer the clean white card base, or do you prefer the skeleton leaves? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you would click the subscribe button down below and then the notification bell so you're notified every time that I upload a new video. In addition to that, if you'd like the button, and I will have all the products that I used listed down below. They are affiliate links, and if you would be so kind as to, if you are interested in these products, if you would shop them through those links, I get a very small commission that I like to put back into my YouTube channel. All the products that I demonstrate are personal products that I purchase out of my own pocket and use for my card making business. So I appreciate your support, your time, and until next time, happy stamping.